Hi everybody, how are you doing? My name is Robin and this is my eclectic nest. I am happy to see you and I just want to say thank you so much for all your support. Um, so what I would like to do right now is I got these wonderful astrology cards. I'm going to pull out a card for the moon, sun, and ascendant. And then we will use Angel Cards by Doreen Virtue and Kyle Gray, The Divine Feminine by Colette Beard, and oh, Lord goodness gracious. Have a brain fart going on right now. Oh, Earth's Magic by Stephen Farmer and The Rose Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. Okay, so I pre-shuffled these cards already, but I'll shuffle them more too as I use them. So, Mother, God, Father, what and angels, who do you want me to talk to today? We got a Virgo ascendant. What moon? Put the Virgo back in here just in case. Aquarius sun. Please be the voice through this. Virgo moon. Okay. Nice. So we'll get the Aquarius out. Oh, where'd you go, doll? Oh, here it is. Okay, so we got Virgo moon, ascendant, Virgo ascendant moon, and Aquarius sun. Okay. So these kind of go together, in a way, because, Virgo's all about serving, right? It's the sixth house. It's the house of servitude, serving, small animals, health, discernment, critiquing, the critical eye, analyzing. Aquarius is all about humanity. Okay, so this, and the reason why I'm saying it goes along is because it's called what's called affinity. Okay, so this person, even though they're an Aquarius moon or Aquarius sun, they're basically, this person that I'm speaking to is all Virgo. Okay, because if this is the ascendant in the first house, the axis of that would put Pisces in the seventh house, and Aquarius comes before Pisces, and Virgo is the sixth. That would put Pisces in the seventh house. Okay, that would put Aquarius in the sixth house. Virgo ascendant, Aquarius sixth house. So the sixth house is Virgo. This person likes to serve. It's in your soul. It's your son. You're the whole kit and caboodle. When people meet you, what they see is what they get. You might be a little bit more detached, more airy, with your vitality, with your son. But it's still, that's just because you're an air sign. Wind goes through, right? It doesn't really hold. It doesn't really stay. It just kind of flows through, right? Compared to water and earth, earth and water just is, you like to serve, but you like to serve humanity. You with your critical eye, and being the higher intelligence of Aquarius, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, which is a higher octave of Mercury. The communication is Mercury. This Aquarius, if you're communicating, like, let's say you're coding, right? I don't know much about coding, okay? But what I do know is you put stuff in the computer, right? The code and the output for that coding could be something, that works with artificial intelligence. Well, that artificial intelligence, that the robot or the drone or it could be telehealth, like, how people, during COVID, we're going to their doctor's visits over Skype and over Zoom and stuff like that. You use some kind of higher, a higher technology to serve. It's kind of hard to get into your exterior here because, Virgos in themselves, present themselves as rather stoic, rather reserved. With Aquarius's detachment, you might perceive as somebody that's a little cold, cutting. But you wear your moon on your sleeve, baby. You wear your feelings, right on your face. And I tell you, for those that are dealing with this person, even though they have that reserve, even though they have that stoic face, a telltale, one of their tells is that they're upset is, they'll start getting like a GI distress. They'll get an upset belly. Or a stitch in your side, anything that has to do with the abdomen, your bowel movements. I'm a nurse. Don't be grossed out. They might be different for you, for them, for them. When you are, when you're upset here. Yeah, you're such a Virgo. When you get upset, you can be very critiquing. You can be nitpicky. That's the thing about Virgos. Oh, something fell there. So watch that. With the Virgo moon here, an Aquarius sun, that means that they're quincunx. They're 150 degrees away. They really don't see each other very easily. But what helps is that this is in its own sign, is in the sign of the 6th house. So there's a little bit more connection to your sun and to your emotions. Angels, what do you got to say? Let's see what the angels have to say. I don't read upside down, so we got new love, signs, trust, or divine timing, playfulness, sorry guys, I decided that I'm going to do 2 angel cards per sign, but since I need a total of 6 here, an intention. Ooh, we got a love reading here. I wondered how long it was going to take. This is the first one we had. I'm excited about this. I love love. I love it when people are in it. I love it when they show it. I love to hear how they met stories, you know. Oh, this is great. I love this. Um, yeah. I think you're looking for a new love, you know? You're asking who your love is, and you're not following the signs. It's like I have to tell you, it's like everything's in divine timing. Okay? Um, my dear Aquarius sun, you know, um that's in the 6th house. Stop stop being so hard on yourself about um all of it, about how it's coming in. You put the intention out there. You already put the intention out there. Trust. Trust that this is the one. There are signs that are coming out to you, that are trying to get your attention, and to say that it's not right now. It's not right now, but it is coming. Okay, it's you got to trust, and as you're trusting this process in this divine timing, you have to keep playing, you have to keep being you. Okay, you cannot sit and think about this. Okay, the world is giving you, the universe is giving you signs and synchronicities. It's not, you're saying that it should happen right now. Your little fixed mind, your little fixed sun is on this. It's not up to you. Okay, fixed signs, we can't control everything. I'm a Taurus, I get this. It's like, we can be very stubborn, in every aspect. It's just, you're an Aquarius. Just detach from it. Keep, don't worry about the outcome of it. Don't worry about when it's going to come, because it's going to come. I'm wondering who it's with. Ooh, a Libra. Maybe. Is there an Aquarius sun out there that's attracted to a Libra? That would be nice. That would be nice. Your sons would get along, your egos would get along. Um, it's always about the moon though. Anyway. Um, yeah, there's signs out there. You're just not, I guess it's just not good enough for you, huh? It's like you're a very emotional person. It's like you act on your emotions, and it's like the universe is telling you, whoa. And the reason why I'm saying that is because your moon's in the 1st house. That's the house of Aries. That's about action. That's about movement. That's about impulsivity. Um you you um you can't move right now, and it's I think it's upsetting you a little bit. But it's not our timing, my dear. It's not our timing, Virgo. No matter how many different ways that you want to sit and tear it apart and put it back together and find a new solution for this, like only a good Virgo can, and thank God we have them, right? Um, I'm sorry, some cards dropped. You can't do anything about this. This right now, just take this take this time and, you know, take this time and get to know yourself a little bit better. They want me to take this that fell. Yeah, Lalita, the red goddess. Playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to the light. Yeah, take time with this. Trust it. Trust the outcome. You already, you know, you already put your intention out there. I'm going to take these two that were upside down, and I'm going to take the bottom here, which I didn't do in the last video. But I'll do it for this now. And what's the bottom of this? Yeah, Archangel Michael's on the bottom of the deck of the angel deck. Archangel Michael, he's on the case here, guys. He's on the case. You got the big man. You got the big man here on this case. He's talking to you. He will protect you. You don't have to worry about it. I mean, I don't know why you feel you need protection right now. With this love coming in. Yeah, you got the Dakini, the enlightened feminine. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. Okay. Yamoja, the goddess of all that flows. I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. And we have Saraswati, the goddess of self-knowledge. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. Yeah, what you're creating right now, and it's funny because the bottom of the deck is Frisia, the goddess of discernment. She's a Norse goddess. I think she was Odin's wife. It says, I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. But she's the goddess of discernment. This, you know, is the goddess of Virgo, right? I mean, you are the sign of discernment. You need to surrender and realize that the world works in divine timing. Okay? Sunset, sunrise, divine timing. The seasons, that's divine timing. You know, you can't exactly go plant sunflowers in December, even if you would want to, right? Because it's not time to plant those sunflower seeds yet in December, right? You got to wait till the end of May or the end of April, beginning of May, you know, depending if you directly sow into the soil, which I do, which that's how I like to do it. Excuse me. Your ego wants to speed this up, okay? And you can't. Okay? Your moon wants that to do that too. All right? But what I'm asking you to do is I'm asking you to stop and think. Stop and think. Because you are not trusting the universe. You are making yourself suffer more than you need to suffer right now, honey, because you're not surrendering to what has to be. Please have the discernment and know that the mother and the father are not going to move any faster for you. They have a plan. They have the way things are set up. No matter how egotistical man, woman is, and I'm just speaking as a species, you know, of who we are, you know, we really do believe that we're in control of this. We are not. We are not. And what your guides, what you're being led to do right now is to find some enlightenment in this situation of this divine timing to know that you can't. Because once you surrender to this, and once you have the discernment of learning about what you can and cannot control, okay, it's going to take you to the next level. And then you'll be able to, once you get up onto that next level, you'll be able to see what you need to do, okay, and to get into a little bit more contact for who you are, of who you are. Because, you know, if once you do that, once you take that time out, you'll get the love that you want. Okay? Trust the universe. Trust it. You're an Aquarius. You're Aquarius sun. You know, you guys are like, you know, alien. You guys get the information not from the other side of the veil, but from other dimensions. You know, you know this. You know this stuff. You know, you know about it. And you're trying to rush it, and you can't rush it. You can't rush a masterpiece. You just have to go with the flow. It's here twice. Go with the flow, okay, of the timing of what's supposed to be. And you're supposed to, and find a way to have fun. Stop worrying so much about when this new love is coming. Because, baby love, my dear Virgo ascendant, my dear Virgo moon, my Aquarius sun, it is coming. Okay? It is coming. Let's see what the other angels have to say about this. And follow your guts on how you can spend more time. Because, you know, as in the other one, as the other video I made, you're not listening. We got Speak Your Truth, Archangel Gabrielle. Some people call it Gabriel. I call her Gabrielle. Thank you, okay? We got Trust Your Vibes. Again, trust your instinct. Live your joy. Another fun. Express your creativity. Yeah, this time's about you right now. This is incubating. This new love for you is incubating. I know you know who it is. I know you know. And saying don't hate, meditate. Don't be hating on spirit and God and getting all pissy with everybody that's around you because you're not getting what you want right now. Okay? This is a time for you to express yourself and to live with your joy and to trust. And to trust that you can be a little more playful. You know, you can go out on other dates while you're waiting for this love that you're waiting for. I'm not saying to pull any wool on anybody's eyes. I'm not saying that. But you can ask that other person out. Because there's somebody else online. Speak your truth. You know, speak your truth. So, I got a feeling this person is one of those people, you know, I said that Virgo is very stoic, right? So, you know, this would put Capricorn. No. This would put Sagittarius in the 4th house. Okay, that's the 9th house. Sag is from the ninth house. That's higher thinking. That's higher learning. That's learning about the other side of the veil. And Sagittarius know how to have fun. You know, they're ruled by Jupiter. They know how to have fun. But back to my original thought, the reason why I said about Sagittarius fourth house is because as much as you want to think that you're hiding your emotions and people don't know that something's wrong, even though you say that it is, you know, that everything is fine. That's not speaking your truth. Okay? It's not speaking your truth. You know, it's all right for you to, you don't have to be tough all the time. You know, you can, people already know anyway. You know, you don't have to say it to everybody. But, you know, you can talk about your disappointment with things that aren't coming right now, and you being split about wanting to date somebody else till this new love comes in, because you already know who your love is. You already know, right? And speak your truth about it. Find that trusted friend and speak your truth, because you're making yourself sick. You know, you're making yourself sick, because you know you're reflecting too much on this you know, it's almost like a, you know, like a dichotomy, you know, it's like, how do these two things live at one, or I guess I'd be like a dissonance, right? Not so much a dichotomy. It'd be like, how do these two things work at once? Like, you know who your new love is. The signs are all pointing to it. But, you know, think it's not time yet, for whatever reason, you know, because maybe that person isn't ready for you right now. Maybe there's some lessons that they have to learn right now. You know, this isn't always about you. You know, it might have to do with the other person. You know, it's like, you know, it's like, don't hate, meditate, you know, reflect a little bit on this conundrum that you think that you're in, you know, because it's going to be a while, hun. This divine timing, it's going to be a while. So you might as well just trust the universe, that your intention's out there, that this person is yours, you know, and go play. Go play. As long as you're honest. Okay? As long as you're honest. There ain't no harm in this. You know, don't make any false promises to anybody, because, you know, you already know what you want, you know. But find a trusted friend and speak your truth and see, you know, passion. Again, speak your passion. You know, you know, because I feel bad for you right now, love. You know, I feel bad because you feel like, you know, we got passion, veiled, fog, and island solitude, right? Like, either if you're in the middle of the ocean, or if you're caught, you know, behind the veil, either way, you still feel alone, right? You still feel isolated, you know, and that's by you not speaking your truth. It's like you're causing this fog. You're causing this solitude. You know, it's like it's all right that your passion is somewhere else. It's all right because the other person that you might want to go out on dates with, think about it. I mean, if you're open and honest, you might not even be the one that you know that their heart set on either. It's like have communication, speak your truth with that person. This person that's right in front of you right now might have something to teach you that has to go back, that's going to help you with this new love that is yours. And you might help them. It's all about soul groups. It's like if you're led to go date this other person, why, and feeling kind of grumpy because it's not the person that you want, I get it. But that person isn't the one that's here for you right now. It's not meant for you right now. What else are you going to do? You're going to sit in solitude. You're going to lose your passion, your fire. You can't. Don't do that. We're not made to be solitary. Animals, especially not you, my dear Virgo. You're meant for people. You're Earth. You're meant to serve. You need to be around other people. And your gut, your instinct is telling you this. But again, you're not listening. You're not listening. You're not having fun. You're all caught up into this that you don't it's almost like if you don't do this, if you don't date this other person, I mean, this says vigilance here, right? This says vigilance, but I want to focus on the stone people. You're not, if you hide away your feelings and you don't do, get yourself out of this conundrum, you know, let's talking to your friends, listening to your integrity, speak your truth. If you don't do that, we get rigid. Okay? We get bitter. We get dry. Being in solitude, being in behind that fog, that emotional mental fog, excuse me, that you're in over this by not telling anybody. It doesn't make you a bad woman. It doesn't make you a bad man. It just is. You need company. You don't want to get rigid because if that happens and you're supposed to learn how to play twice, okay, and soften up a little bit and joke around and learn to have fun as your moon can, because it's like it's in the fourth house, or your moon's in the first house, excuse me. That's that house of Aries, which I already told you. But the thing is Mars is always associated with the boy. We know how much fun boys are. It's like they're very spontaneous. They, are such simple beings, most boys. This is generalization, of course. They just want a roughhouse. They just want to climb trees. They just want to get dirty. They want to chase their mothers and their sisters with snakes and spiders, even though Hollis never could do that with my son. Could never do that with me because I like spiders and snakes. They don't bother me. Um, yeah, this other person that I think that's what it is. This person that's not your new love, the new love that you're coming for, they, um, They're going to teach you how to play, hun. They're going to teach you, because I think this is the lesson that you need for your new love. Okay. Now with this fog coming up, I want to warn you. Now, with your ascendant being in Virgo, as I already mentioned, that would make your descendant into Pisces. Okay? I'm sorry, I keep shaking the camera. So, with Pisces being your partner, your ideal partner, the ideal partner for you would be a spiritual person. It would be a person that knows how to get, knows what's going on the other side of the veil. It's not that they just learn it, they live it, because they are the mystic, they are, the magician. They are, the psychic. The thing with that, though, is illusion, delusion. This is the negative of Pisces. Illusion, delusion, and they're going to be very soft, soft-hearted, no matter what. But just watch for addiction. Okay? That's the fog. They could get lost in the fog. When they get lost in the fog, before they learn how to sit and meditate and to hear the signs and to hear what's going on, all the impressions that they get, they're like psychic sponges. All the impressions that they get, well, a lot of people that are psychic, unless they have very strong parents that are able to lead them and or, a mentor of somehow, to teach them what's going on and how to direct that, and how to keep the constant flow of information out there. They take the drink, they take the drugs, they take to anything that can be escapism. Escapism could be anything. It could be anything with the end of aulic. Read aulic. They read all the time. They escape in books. They don't use it just for a pastime. They actually take it all the time to escape. Or total people that live, potato couches or couch potatoes. That's what they do too. They escape within the TV, so they don't have to deal with that out there, but, alcoholic, a drug addict, anything like that. So just watch that. Don't go down on a path, that you don't want to be on with that. You're Virgo. You're all about health. You're all about discerning. You don't want to mess with that. That's a gift. That gift of discernment is a gift. People pray and pray about the gift of discernment, and you get it naturally. You follow your partner, you're going to lose that discernment. Okay. But you really do need to speak your truth to a friend to help you with these reflections that you are keeping to yourself, that are so deep. It doesn't make you a cheat. It does not make you a cheat. I listened to it on NPR years ago, and they were talking to older couples about, these are couples that were from the Great Generation, the ones that are born in the 1910s and the 1920s, that, fought World War II, and, the whole economic boom that, especially in America, that we saw after World War II, right? This is this generation. So what they think is missing from modern hookups is that people don't date anymore. You know, they feel like as soon as you meet somebody that like that has to be the only one, you know, immediately. So you don't get to like go on a date, pal around with this person or pal around with that person to hone in to see which one you really do like, you know. And this is the beautiful thing about it is you have a chance to do that. You have a chance to learn something new. You have a chance um to um to to satisfy some of that curiosity, you know. Um don't be ashamed of it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just as long as everybody's on the up and up, you know? I mean, if it's right for you and if it's right for the other person that's not your new love, um, you know, because you're not in a commitment with this new love. You just know who they are. They know who you are. And you put it out there, but it's not time yet. So, you know, go have a little fun because this person that you have a chance to date with right now, I don't, it's not your person anyway. I don't think you're their person. So just be honest. It's okay. The Rose Oracle says heart healing, emotions, connection, time eases, the breathing rose. Yeah, you can use this as a time to learn how to be more, to learn that lack of playfulness that's in you. Cause you know, Virgos can be awful serious. Good lovers. They can be good, very good lovers. Um, but you know, this connection with the person that you're able to date now will ease the time till your person that your intentions are out there for come to pass. Okay? Um, you know, and it's almost like you need this other person that you're dating so you have a better relationship with the one that you want. Like I already told you, things are not ready. Innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. The rose garden. Yeah, this is innocent. There's nothing wrong with you dating somebody else while you're waiting for your one. Actually, you know, it's even better that you do because you know, once we disconnect from the ones that we want for a while, they have a chance to learn, to grow, to catch up. And it's like once you detach from them, um it's like it gives them room. You know, it makes them miss your energy, you know? Um And it says, be open. The last one here is like open. Say yes. Expand through extremes. Trust life. Second time we got trust here. You know, be open to this new situation that's trying to come into you. It's going to this. I got a feeling. You know, it's like you may come from parents, very traditional parents that were like high school sweethearts or something. So, you know, it's like it's always been them. And you think that this is the way that it has to be for you. But it is not because you are not your parents. Okay. It works for them because they, you know, are other people than you. You know, you are not them. Um, you're somebody else. You don't have to do it their way. Okay, you're not doing anything wrong. You don't have a commitment to this other person. And this second person, just as long as you're on, you know, honest with them, um, you know, and is respectful and open and honest, I think you're going to be okay. Um, you know, and it says expand through the extremes. And this is where I was getting through with your parents. Like to you, this dating this other second person, everything went dark up there. I'm sorry. I don't have I have natural lighting here. I don't have like lights. You know, this is an extreme thinking for you. To think about dating another person. Um, you know, so that's why, it's like, you need to speak your truth to somebody and be honest about how you're thinking about all of this. Okay? Um, because I think then you will see. Okay? I think then you will see once you speak to somebody else that that it's going to be okay. That you're going to realize that you don't have to do it the way your parents did it. Okay? And the thing is if you do this, it's like you're going to get to know yourself better through this other person, which is going to help this new love of yours. It's going to expand your creativity. Pluto's in your fifth house right now. The fifth house is the house of Leo. It's also, hobbies, children, gambling, romance, but creativity, creativity. Um, I think when you do your due diligence and you talk, speak your truth, and you do all this, your creativity is going to go through the roof. It really is. Which is going to give you more joy. It's going to help your ability to express your joy more creativity. Exactly what, a double Virgo needs. You know what I mean? Because you worry about perfection, so being so perfect, and you probably do your hair just right and your face just right, and everything just has to be perfect. And it's like through the search of that perfection, you could lose something, your creativity, because you're no longer open to what could be. You're just open to how things look. You know what I mean? And it puts you in a fog. It makes you in a very solitude way of feeling, and that's no good, because it's like you're a very passionate person. Your emotions are very passionate. You're in the first house. You live off of them. You very much so. And it's like, if it and the creativity too. It's like, if you are a coder, or if you are someone that works with like graphic arts or something, that's how you serve people. Or if you are somebody that comes up with like medical programs, medical software or something like that, which you very well could. This is just going to help you. When you speak your truth and you learn that it's okay, and that this other person is okay to have in your life, and you're going to express your joy, it's going to bump up your creativity, which is going to help your job. It's going to actually, in general, help you to serve people better. So this is a win for you, because you're getting better for the partner that's coming, or that is your new love. You know, um, just go with the flow, baby. You're too worried. You're too worried. Just like a good Virgo can worry too much, huh? But just go with the flow, baby. You can't control this. This is other timing, and you're not doing anything wrong with the second person, as long as you're being honest. I mean, usually I say for people to wait for what they want. Especially if you're a male Virgo that's doing this. Us women like to know that you, you haven't been dating anybody else, that, your mind's only on us. But I don't think that's the case here for you. It's because this second person has something to teach you. To light your fire a little bit. So you're going to be more ready for this new love that's coming in that you know. Because that first person that you want, they're coming. They're yours. You just need to be open to where you are right now in your where you are right now in the present, in this time that the divine has given you. And everything else with this new love will just flow right into place. Okay? I think that's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to get an astrology reading or an oracle card reading or have some Reiki done on you, you can get a hold of me on robinseclecticnest@gmail.com, or you can get a hold of me on Facebook also. That's another way to get a hold of me. And again, I thank you for all your support, and I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Okay? Peace and shalom.